Hi everybody, my name's Brenda and welcome to TangleBreak. I created TangleBreak to take a break from my day to relax and draw. So thank you for joining me, and I hope that TangleBreak will give you a relaxing break from your day too. We're going to be doing this tile today using the fragment Y2, and we're doing it just a little bit larger just to make this cool effect. And we'll be using the 8 basic steps of the Zentangle Method. Step number 1 is gratitude and appreciation. I'm thankful for the time that we have together to relax and draw. And the supplies that we're going to use today are a Micron 08 black pen, a pencil, a Tortillon, and a 3.5-inch white Zentangle tile. So take a deep breath to get ready to relax, and let's get started. So grab your tile and your pen, and step 2 is the corner dots. Step 3 is the border. Step 4 is the string, and since we're working with fragments, we're going to make a grid. So divide your square in half, just eyeballing it, and then turn your tile and do it again, dividing the space in half. And since Y2 uses triangles, now we're going to make triangles. So go from the center to the top corner. Turn your tile, do it again from the center to the top. And we're going to keep rotating and do it again from the center to the top right corner. And again. And this makes your string or your grid. So now what we're going to do is put fragment Y2 into each of these triangular shapes. And it's very simple. We're just going to draw a triangle within, just oring the outside frame. And then I'm going to fill it in, ink it in. And then I'm going to take each corner and connect them. So each corner of the triangle is connected to the larger triangle of the frame. And that's it. That is fragment Y2, and we're just making it a larger version. So now just go to the next triangular space, oring the frame to make your triangle, fill it in, and connect the corners. And we're just going to go all the way around doing the same thing. The triangle, fill it in, and connect corners. Okay, so the next part is we're going to go to the right side of some of the frames here. So going right here on the right side of this centered line, and we're going to aura that line and fit in as many lines as you can in your space. I'm going for about 4 or 5 that just fit in there. And then turn your tile and then go to the right hand side of the next long line that we made at the beginning. And this just makes the design stand out a little bit more, gives it more dimension. And I can fit one more in here. Okay, I'm going to turn my tile and do it again. And I love the effect. It reminds me of cut wood. I can get a tiny one in there. Yep. Okay, turn your tile and we'll keep going around. Okay, so we have finished drawing. Let's go ahead and do one more aura around the whole frame, just to tie it all in, just to bring it together. So I'm just going slowly all the way around the outside border. Okay, now it's time for step 6 to shade. So grab your pencil and we're going to go back over the lines that we made on the right hand side of each of these extensions. And I'm going to do it in the corners so that it will look like these are pieces of wood carvings that we are putting together. So even in the corners. So I'm going over all the lines and going back in the corners all the way around. And just turn your tile to make it easy. And then we're going to spread it with a Tortillon, and I love shading. I just love it. Okay, go back to the top corners too. I was doing the bottom corners. Let's do the top corners. And then we'll spread it all out. Okay, now let's spread it out with the Tortillon. So go back to all those crevices and the shaded areas and spread it out to get rid of the pencil lines. And just work your way all the way around. Okay. I love how it looks like a carving that you've put into like a little frame. So now it's time for step 7, initial and sign. So grab your pen and put down your initials or your chop. Turn it over on the back and sign your artwork. And this is TangleBreak 2026. And the fragment that we were working on was Y2, just a larger version of Y2, and I love the effect. And so now step 8 is appreciate again. So you can look at your tile, your artwork in any direction, and I love how it turned out. Very relaxing. And I hope you enjoyed our break today, and I will see you next time on TangleBreak. Bye for now.